Hey, it's Werner, and this is Finding Frequency. We have just hit Friday. Friday! I don't know why I'm so happy. I've got so much still to sort out, but good stuff to sort out. I have a video due that I've been recording, re-recording, and this time it's not really so much me falling over my words, but like interruptions. And, you know, we're still trying to run a household. So I start recording, then we need to go fetch Francie, or we start recording and then someone needs to vacuum, or start recording and then there's a meeting. So every time it's like starting from scratch, and now I'm sitting with a whole bunch of files and a whole lot of work to do. And I had a deadline for myself for tomorrow. It's like my own pressure, but I don't think I'm going to make it. And then also looking towards next week, I have one or two things that I have to wrap up. I have a meeting with quite an important potential guest for my live stream next week, Monday, and I have to prepare. It's like a little bit more professional than usual. It's a proper author and someone from the industry who's kind of a professional speaker / but I'll tell you more about that when that happens. But yeah, that also moving forward, and then also this kind of project that I'm working on is once again coming to another head on Wednesday, where I'm hoping to close the deal. And I think my partner on the client side is also hoping to close the deal. She wants to start working. So things are moving in the right direction, but I'm going to have to do some planning over the weekend. But I also want to use the weekend to hang out with Marta and Francie a little bit. So, I mean, Marta is super empathetic and also supporting me through this. And in fact, I would like to involve her in this project, which is also exciting. And then in the back of this is we still working through this opportunity of purchasing this property in Brodnica, which we are so excited about. There's so much to think about, and yeah, it's playing out in the right way. But I'm going to have to do a little bit more careful planning about how I'm going to get most of all my things done and try to get back in some kind of flow here. And because I don't want to use my weekends to catch up on stuff, you know. So yeah, maybe if you have some advice, if you're overloaded, what do? Do I need to get a virtual assistant? I don't know how I'll handle that. But I've been thinking about that actually, to kind of pawn off some of the work that I'm doing to someone else to support me. But I don't know how realistic that is. But I know some of my colleagues are looking at bringing people in to help. So yeah, maybe that's something I need to start thinking about and not think so small all the time. But feeling really good. Some good stuff happening, a lot of momentum. Yeah, of course, a little bit of a challenge too. Francie's feeling a little bit sick the last day, and we are a little bit concerned that he's coming down with something again. He's a sensitive boy. And also selfishly, I'm going, if he comes down with something, it's going to be like 3 days and then I'm man down as well. And you remember, it hits the male species much harder than anybody else. So we have to think about that. But jokes aside, I hope you're rearing for a nice weekend, and I can taste it. No matter what, there's always something good and something extraordinary to experience. And I'm looking forward to it because it is all kind of wrapped into this whole feeling of opportunity that is kind of sticking its head out on the horizon. And I'm grateful for that because I know there's a lot of other people out there, and we know about them and know of them that are not having such a good time at the moment. I'm thinking about our friends in India. And then, of course, also closer to home, we heard recently that someone that Marta's family knows about, the person is a doctor, and he passed away from COVID in this week after being struck down for a couple of weeks. And it ended up in quite a final outcome for him, which is not great, especially if you consider this person has a family. And then it just makes you think and reflect again about, I don't want to use the word how lucky we are, because we are trying to do the best we can. But it sparks gratitude. I think that is the thing. It's just a little bit of gratitude about what we have, even if it's tough and messy at times. So thank you for listening, and go out and plan something extraordinary, even if you're stuck inside. Take my word for it. It's worth it. Come on. Thanks for listening.